Hello everyone, welcome back. And in this tutorial, I'm actually want to show a fix to something I messed up on the last tutorial. So if you guys did the same thing exactly like I did last time, you probably did the same mistake. And if you caught it, and hopefully this will teach you, if this happened to you, how to fix it. So what I did last time was, instead of converting a smart object of the learn more button and the learn more text, I actually converted the learn more text and this text as a smart object. So to undo this, you can press back from here, but if you already went too far and then you figured that out later, that's not going to be a good option. So what to do is you'll right click on the learn more and then do edit content and you press OK, and you'll have it opened a new project for you. So you'll press Control and select both and right click them, duplicate, and go back to your project like that. And you're not going to actually see them because they're actually all the way to the left right there. That's where it actually copies it to. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to move it like that. And I'll put it exactly on top of it like that. And right now I can actually get rid of this smart object because I don't need it anymore. Alright, there you go. And let's actually do it right this time. So I want this one and that one to be a smart object. Here you go. So now we fixed the mistake from last tutorial, and let's actually do what we're here for, is continuing designing this section. So what am I going to do is, actually before I copy those, instead of renaming this every time, I'm just going to call this title, and I'm just going to call this rectangle, and sub, I'm just going to call it sub, not sub 1. Okay, so anything that in there, yep. Okay, so because when I duplicate it and I make it this rectangle 2 and rectangle 3, I don't have to rename everything inside of it. It's gonna be whatever is under it. So rectangle 2, I'll press shift and then I'll press right until it's right on top of it. Okay, like that. And for rectangle 3, I'll do the same exact thing, and I'll put it on top of it like that. Okay, and now I can actually get rid of those two rectangles because we don't need them anymore. Alright, there you go, perfect. And I will go to my title, which is right here, and I'm gonna call this programming, and then I'm gonna change this to automation. And what you could do, you can go to my website and just copy the programming section right here instead of that. And this is probably going to be too big, so I'm gonna make this about 100. Okay, and honestly, we should make this 14 points instead because it's gonna be too big for that. And right there, I'm gonna also make this the height only 100 pixel or 99, and I'll do 14 pixel, and this one as well, and 14 pixel. Let's see how much. Yep, this is 19 pixel. Okay, that's perfect. And for the automation part, I'll also copy this section and put it like that. Okay, so now we have 3 sections with different text and different title. What we're going to do right now is get rid of those two icons and replace those items with something else. So I'll remove the PC from rectangle 3 and 2. So I'll just press delete. Yes, alright. And now I'm going to go to my project, which is in D, and then go to my project, go to, I'll put the phone one. The phone one, I'll put it for the automation, so I'll do about 50 pixel and another 50 pixel. Place, and then I'll put it like that. And let's make this smaller, and the PC, and then let's actually, nope, let's do this and actually move the PC instead of the phone, but that's fine, we can just move them to the top like that. And what we actually could do, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to make the phone actually smaller, because if you guys look, if I actually do the grid, extra grid, you guys will see that the phone is actually bigger than the computer. So what I'm going to do is scale it down and do it like, actually let's put it next to each other first so we can actually tell the difference. So actually now it's perfect. Now it's perfectly fine. So there you go. I'm gonna move it all the way to the right. And this was when the extra grid actually helps, because now we can tell the difference of the icons by just putting the extra grid. And I'm also going to put the folder, put it like that. Also do 50 pixel and 50 pixel, and I'll make sure that they're the same size compared to the phone and the computer as well. Okay, so if I do this, yep, it's pretty good actually. Okay, so I'll do that, and now I can get rid of the grid. And what I could do, the folder is actually in rectangle 2, so I'll put it in rectangle 2, and let's make sure that each rectangle actually is in the middle. Everything is in the middle of in the center compared to the rectangle. So I'll do that for this one, and for rectangle 2 I'll do the folder, which I'm going to move it all the way to the top here, and do this. Why do I keep pressing the wrong one each time? Here you go. So you guys see how it got centered. And also for the phone and this rectangle, now it's centered. So now I have everything actually centered and good to go. So in the next tutorial, we're going to actually work on this section. I'm going to probably call this section maybe tutorial section. So what do we actually have in here? We have services, games, so maybe games. So that would be the games section. This is the service section, games section, and the about. I'm not going to have any about section, but after that will be the social media section. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions, and enjoy the rest of your day.